Even among celebrated chefs, there is a rare distinction. Those whose first name is all you need to know. And Jean-Georges Vongerichten is surely one of them. He was born in the Alsace region of France, known for its blend of French and German cuisine. He practically grew up in his parents' busy kitchen. For his 16th birthday, they took him to a Michelin-starred restaurant, and his choice of career was cemented. He soon found himself working there.
He later apprenticed with some of France's greatest chefs and then began to open restaurants of his own all around the world. Now he's the head of a true restaurant empire with dining establishments from Paris to Tokyo, Shanghai to New York. Still an active chef, he's one of the most influential on the planet. Chef Jean-Georges, we're honored to welcome you to the dish. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for coming here.
Beautiful table.
Stunning.
You like it?
Yes. Tell us what you brought for us.
It's Christmas, you know, so we are celebrating. I'm starting with dessert. So we have some strawberry powdered marshmallow.
Ooh.
We have a chocolate pudding with whipped cream on crystallized violets.
Beautiful.
And then those are the side dishes for the rack of lamb. So this is roasted beets. We have red on stripe on yellow, with cranberry and ginger.
Gorgeous, so festive.
A little bit of a Brussels sprout with bacon, some mushroom, mixed mushroom with a wine sauce, and then the main course is a rack of lamb.
Yeah, wow.
Dusted with the black trumpet mushroom, could be porcini mushroom, could be any mushroom.
Beautiful.
On just roasted together.
With a little bit of, what is the green sauce?
Leek puree.
Oh, gorgeous.
So
My favorite dish for Christmas. It's just a simple steamed lobster with lemon and a
the easiest one to make on the table.
Exactly.
Chef, tell us, let's start from the beginning. What were the holidays like in Alsace, and what was it like in your household?
I mean, it was a whole week celebration, you know. I mean, we are all together, brother and sister. And at the time, you know, we were living 3 generations on the one roof, the grandparents, the parents, on the children, all together. So it was very festive, and lots of arguments, of course, and lots of good food.
part of the flavor.
Lots of flavor, you know. Alsatian food is a lot of cabbage and potatoes and pork. And
you were telling us that you started throwing parties for your brothers and relatives when you were really young.
That's correct. I mean, my first party was organized for my younger brother. I was 5.5. So lighting, music, you know, cakes.
You had the touch even then.
I was the entertainment guy of the house, you know.
You were.
I read that you were also known as the palate among your family members.
That's, you know, my father had a coal business, so I was zero interest into the coal, the black, the dust, the soot. So I was always spending more time in the kitchen. My mother, my grandmother always called me and say, enough salt, enough vinegar. You know.
We mentioned your 16th birthday party when your parents took you to a very prominent restaurant. How big a moment was that for you?
I mean, I was supposed to go to an engineer school to take over the business for my father. I hated every minute of it.
You hated it.
And for my 16th birthday, they took me to a Michelin-starred restaurant.
You were home.
It was in '73. It was, you know, nobody go to a restaurant. We were eating at home all the time. So I felt the ballet of the waiters, the cooking, the whole silverware, the whole thing was like, this is it.
It unlocked something for you.
It opened up something in my head, and I said, this is the business I want to be in.
One of the things that I love most about your restaurants, that the rigor in terms of the tradition, the tastes, there's also a variety of sources that you're pulling from. You traveled throughout Asia.
That's right.
And a lot of your food takes some of its cues in terms of flavors from what you found over there. Tell us about that.
After Alsace, I went to the south of France, Lyon with Paul Bocuse, and then I spent about 5 years of my life in Asia. Bangkok for 2 years, Singapore, Hong Kong, Japan. And that changes your palate, you know. I never knew about lemongrass or ginger or chilies. And, you know, just absorb all those ingredients. And when I arrived in New York in '86, I started mixing. You know, not too many people were using ginger at the time.
Not at all.
Lemongrass or chilies.
I read that when you came to New York, you took a course at Hunter College on how to run a small business.
That's correct. That's right. You know, I left school at 16, so I didn't know how to open a business. So it was a crash course, 3 months, Hunter College. I was sitting with the kids. I was already 33, and it was like kind of embarrassing, but. You know.
Amazing. Well, you're a quick study, quite obviously. Chef, as I pass you this dish, I must ask you the question we ask all of the wonderful culinary minds that come on here. If you could share this meal with any person from the past or the present, who would it be?
Probably all my family.
I
would invite you too.
Merci.
Merci bien.
And
Fantastic.
thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you so much.
Chef Jean-Georges, it is an honor and a pleasure.
Thank you. You should use your hand, actually.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Well, here I've been being so formal.
We've been on standing on ceremony, but no longer. For more on Jean-Georges and the dish, head to our website at cbsthismorning.com.